Hello, welcome to Farrell Swim Tech. My name is John Farrell. This is the swimming stream, swimming channel, where I take my 15 years of racing experience and 12 plus years of stroke technique coaching to help you get faster at swimming. And it's been a hot while, and we got a new stroke technique video to dive into tonight. This is by Ben, who is from Team Zoot. And he said that he is currently swimming at about 2 minutes per 100. So before we dive into everything, just so you know, if you want me to review your swim footage, so farrellswimtech@gmail.com. This is uploaded to both YouTube and Rumble. Farrell Swim Tech at Farrell Swim Tech on YouTube. I am working on upping my Instagram game, so check out Farrell Swim Tech on Instagram. Lots of good stuff. I usually post lots of stuff about the drills that I do. I post random workouts that I do, things of that nature. So check all those things out. If you like what you see here, hit that like button. Would greatly appreciate it. Also consider following the channel. Check out our affiliate, which is Dynamic Triathlete. This is a great stretching regimen program that you can easily download on your phone or access from your computer. This is a 20-minute a day wellness routine, which is more along the lines of stretching, joint strengthening, body weights, minimal equipment. For $90 a year, you get full access to all the videos, or you can go month to month for about $9 a month. Use offer code SWIM SWIM in the checkout to get 10% off your order, and a portion of that helps the stream. So thank you all very much, and hope you'll check out Dynamic Triathlete. Check the link down below. Also check my link tree down below for all the information about this. If you want to book a live appointment, there is a place to do it there. So let's get into it. So we are going to be checking out Mr. Ben here. I had a friend named Ben. We called him Ben Boy. I don't want to call him Ben Boy. So, all right. So we're going to do, so this is a pretty short video. So we're just going to kind of roll through this a couple times. Hold on a quick second. Sorry, I had my had one of my children invade my recording studio, aka the garage. So we're gonna roll through this a couple different times. I'm gonna be kind of pointing out some different things that I'm seeing. So first thing I'm seeing right off the bat, pull is extremely deep. Very, very, very deep. So he's basically reaching his hand all the way to the bottom of the pool. So right here, you saw his left hand just kind of dive in, kind of this, it kind of goes down at an angle, extends, and the whole arm follows it down. Now, one thing that I'm really going to focus on here is the breath. So you see the head right here. So watch, so his right arm is going to come in the water. Okay, his arm is extended. He's already starting his pull, and now he's taking his breath. Okay, this is an extremely late breath, very late breath. And something to watch is his left hand. Okay, so right here, his left hand is right there. It's coming back right there. It is right on his thigh. His hand is literally basically touching his thigh. And then as he takes his breath, it stops, and now it's finally disengaging from the thigh and coming up and over. Okay, so he is taking the breath extremely late. So he's taking the breath extremely late and or early. Well, it's kind of, it's not necessarily late. It's just he's pausing his arm to snap his head to the side after he has started the pull. Yes, okay. So he is taking the breath late. I'm sorry. I was kind of rolling through a couple different ideas in my head. He is taking the breath late. I'll show you when I get back on the bench in a minute. Another thing too is so let's kind of go through this again. So his left arm is pulling down. Okay, so right about here. So when the arm reaches forward, this right here is when his head should be on his side. So arm starts to pull, and now he's taking his breath when his arm is basically halfway under his body, and now his arm is probably about halfway over the water. I can't see it. I can't really see on top of the water surface. So from this, and you also see that his neck snaps pretty, so his shoulders are there, but you see right there, his head noticeably jerks to the side. Here, we'll kind of do this again. Nice and slow, right there, and boom. Okay? Right there. His neck went from here to there, very, very suddenly. So we need to talk about rolling the head more loosely or more in line with the shoulders in order to take the breath. This snapping the neck to the side to take the breath, it really is just a quality of life issue. If you do it for too much, you're really going to get a crank in your neck, and trust me, it is not a good time. Nothing threatening, isn't going to injure you. It's just really going to put a huge damper on your workout. Trust me, I've had this happen so many times during workouts. It is not fun. When you're trying to swim 8,000 yards with a crick in your neck about 4,000 into it, things get a little dicey, and I have to breathe to my opposite side in order to be able to get over it. The other thing too is this hand, this left hand, every single time it creates a dead spot. So his right arm, I have this down at 67%. So his right arm is pretty continuous, but you see his left, and by the way, this is slowed down 67%. So this is not how fast he swims. I'm specifically slowing this down so I can see it, because he goes pretty quick over it with the camera angle. So watch this right there, pop. So when his face gets out of the water, that's when he pops the hand out of the water, but it's hanging out on his hip. It's not continuously moving. His right arm is continuously moving. His left arm is not. So he actually breathes to his left side every single time. Remember, there is no difference breathing to your right or breathing to your left. It doesn't matter. It's whatever feels most comfortable to you. There is nothing telling you that that you have to breathe to one side. Hold on, I forgot to set up camera real quick. All right, there you go. So a couple things that we're gonna dive into. So first off, let's talk about that breathing. All right. So breathing is where we want to be the most relaxed in swimming. We want to be able to take that nice breath in, allow us to breathe out those bubbles underneath the water. Yeah, that was something I wasn't really looking for. Okay. All right. Here's another part about breathing. Watch right in front of his face. Watch right in front of his face. Boop. Right there. That's his exhale. Right there. Okay, Ben, don't do this. This is no bueno. So what's happening is he takes his breath, puts his face in the water, holds his breath until about here. All right. So here, I need to bring high, mid. So this is low. We're gonna bring the low up just a little bit. All right. So what's happening, Ben, is you are not exhaling fluidly. You're kind of going, that doesn't work. That doesn't get your CO2 out. That's gonna hamper you later on. So remember, this whole concept of of, when we talk about zone 2, we talk about heart rates, we talk about metabolic exchange rates. Basically, what we're looking to do is, like, especially if you are a half Ironman or a full Ironman distance athlete, what happens is you need to be able to conserve energy. You need to be able to keep your lactic levels super low. So then you're able to keep moving on throughout the race without the lactic acid just completely obliterating your body. Now, one of the major factors that hamper or exacerbate a lactic acid buildup is the inability to remove CO2 from your system. We have to be able to get a good exhale through our system in order to be able to keep moving forward, without obliterating our system. So, Ben, one of the things, 100%, take your breath, put your face in the water. Okay? All right? So, we want to be able to spend a little bit more time exhaling before we get on our side to take a breath. Rule number 1 about breathing, do not breathe out and breathe in on the same side. Rule number 2, do not short burst out, or do not suck in air. You want to have a nice, you want to breathe as normally as possible. It's kind of weird when you think about that because we're putting our face in water and we can't breathe when our face is in water. But we need to be able to get our face out, take that breath in, put our face in the water, blow it out nice and controlled. So, Ben, definitely one of the things, work on that. So now let's talk about the body rotation for the breath. So when we're doing this right, we're going to reach forward, rotate. So when your hand is at the back, you are on your side taking your breath. And then you start the pull, hand comes up and over, breath in, breath out. Okay? So I'm taking my pull. All right, we'll pop on the bench here in a bit, and we'll kind of go through the different things that I'm talking about right now. But basically, Ben, what you want to start working on is work on reaching to the side, taking your breath, and then bringing everything back over. So you're not on your side, coming over, then snapping your neck to take your breath. And not only that, we don't want to snap our neck to the side. We want to learn how to reach and get on our side, okay? So this morning, this morning I did a video on side-to-side drill. This is the drill for you. Check out the side-to-side drill. I will link it in the comments below when I actually get it uploaded. I need to get it uploaded. I do apologize. But I know you were there this morning. So double check that side-to-side drill. Start working on this drill. Toss the fins on. Become very comfortable being on our side. One arm up, one arm down. Kick, 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 kick. Take like 5 to 6 breaths. Like, honestly, just whatever side's more comfortable for you. Do side kicking. Pop your fins on. One arm up, one arm down. Get your face just above the water surface and be very comfortable kicking on your side, okay? So then what you're going to want to do is you want to take the fins off and you're going to want to start swimming. So you're going to kick 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, okay? So you're going to kick, you're going to be on your side, kick about 3 to 4 kicks, and then put your face down. Maybe you got to take two to 3 strokes in order to be able to get back onto your side. Don't worry about it too much, but just focus on reach and extend into that breath rather than reach, pull, snap the neck, take your breath, snap the neck back. So that's what you're going to want to work on for your breath. That will help you go faster, longer, because you're going to be able to take in more oxygen. Remember, the number one problem for beginner swimmers is lack of oxygen in your system. Usually people either A, They do not have breathing under control, so they don't bring in enough oxygen. They don't shuttle enough CO2 out of their system. CO2 buildup happens in the system, not enough oxygen. Things go south very quickly. If you find yourself really winded after 100, 125, 150, you can barely last to 200, this is probably your problem. Now, the other way that we can do this is by burning too much oxygen in our system, doing inefficient motions, okay? So, Ben, I don't see that in you. Your legs are a little knee heavy at times. You can kind of see this left leg here kind of gets out of whack every time that you breathe. I'm not necessarily too worried about your kick. Your overall body position seems pretty good. I can probably guess your legs are a little bit lower, but unfortunately this view is inconclusive. I cannot tell 100% what is going on with your overall body positioning. It's just the angle of the camera. Sorry about that. Not much I can do. But what I can see is this left leg and snap. Kick, 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 and snap. So you kind of have a syncopated kick. Your kick is not constant. Kick, 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 kick. That's where you're going to want to be. Now, there are plenty of swimmers that have an asymmetrical kick. Katie Ledecky is one of them. She has a 4-beat kick, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But she's Katie Ledecky. She has practiced this ad infinitum, kind of a break the mold. Most people that do distance, they have a very steady kick. Kick, 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 kick. Very gentle, very continuous, always moving. So what I highly recommend is start working on tippy toe kicking. Try and get that left leg under control. If you reach and roll onto your side, I'm pretty positive that left leg is being used somehow to control your roll onto your side for breathing. So I would make sure and double check that your left leg is not one of the things that is causing the rotation. Most people, if they don't use the body rotation to get on their side, they usually use a combination of twisting and torque with their legs in order to be able to get onto their side. That is typically what causes scissoring in the legs. So if you focus on kind of that reach and rotation on your side, that will eliminate the necessity of it. And then hopefully that'll help get that kick back under control. So the final thing that I want to talk about tonight is the catch. The catch is the number one thing that I believe differentiates good swimmers and slow swimmers. I was working with two great Team Zoot members down here in Long Beach, and their catch was basically non-existent. There was a dude that I was working with that legitimately his elbow was basically doing all of the work, his elbow and arm up here. There was hardly any catch when I first started working with him. And then there was a gal that I was working with that she was able to start working the catch in pretty quickly. So a lot of this has to do with just being able to conceptualize and understand what's going on. So let me kind of review real quick what I'm looking at. So his right hand kind of pops out a little bit. And then it kind of comes straight down and you see this really long reaching arm. There is a slight elbow bend. The good news is the hand is right about where it needs to be. The bad news is it's extended way too far down. So then now your left hand enters the water and it just it shoves out in front of you, in front of your eye level, in front of you. So you can kind of see there's his goggles, there's his hand. His hand is about here pointing directly about at the camera. So then you see it just pushes basically straight down in a semicircle. And then you see right here, there's no extra bend in the elbow as he's pushing backwards, okay? So let's get back let's get back to the bench and kind of let me show you what's going on. And this is going to be kind of the last major topic that we're talking about. Okay. All right. So we should be good. Oh. Yes. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. There we go. We're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I didn't have that set up on this for some reason. Real quick. One second. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. Okay. So let's get on the bench. Let's talk about this. So let me scoot this back so I have more room for my arms. All right. So what we got going on here is Ben. So his right arm comes in the water. So he breathes to his left side. So right here, he's been here. Sorry, need to get that down so you can see this. Okay, so his arm comes here. It comes down at about this angle. He pops in here, and then as he's pulling down, he's really straight here, and he comes all the way back and brings it back up and forward. So his left hand dives down at an angle. So this is where you could see the fingers up to the goggle marks. So he's looking down and he's looking at where his hand is going down in here. And then from here, he's doing a full-blown, full sweep of the arm. I have to bend my elbow because my bench is too low. But he's doing a full sweep all the way back. He's doing what I like to call the half moon pull. So he goes down here, reaches back with a stiff arm, and then comes back up. So why this is not good is one main reason. Here to here, you're not getting anything. You're really not getting anything from here to here. So what we want to do is, first off, understand that we want to reach up here. When we put our hands in the water, we want to reach here. So we're kind of putting our hand here. So what Ben is doing is he's reaching here. He's seeing where his hand is going, and he's reaching straight down into the water and then pushing that water through here. So what we want to do is we want to increase our distance per stroke. The way we do that is by learning how to have our hands over our head, grabbing bricks, pushing the bricks down. Okay? So what you can do is you can get a bungee cord. I have bungee cords right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bungee cord, I'm going to loop it around my big desk. I freaking hope this works. I haven't done this in a while. Nope. This one's too thick. Anyway, I highly recommend that you start using some bungee cords. Let me think, what can I do? What can I hook this to? I can't really hook this to anything, can I? We'll try here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, we'll get this a little bit higher. So you're going to be here with your bands, okay? So you're going to pull through here. Get it to where its reach is in line with your head. Pull here. Pull through 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 here, okay? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to extend our hand, grab that brick, get into our power diamond. So if I'm here, I'm reaching here, grab the brick, push on through. let me think here. So let's swap the cameras again, so you can see it from the other point of view. So from the full-blown head-on view. So you're here. So what Ben's doing is he's pushing down here. So he's pushing down here, pushing, pushing, pushing. So his right arm gets a little bit of an elbow bend until about here, but he's still really, this is a really, really shallow bend. We want that bend to be right about here. So he's going to reach, grab, push, all the way through. Reach, grab, push, all the way through. So reach, grab, push, reach, grab, push, reach, grab, push, reach, grab, push. Okay? So, Ben, what you're going to want to work on is you're going to want to work on being able to reach like this. If you got a bench, this is going to be your best friend, because you're going to learn how to reach through here. Okay? So you're just going to put your chest right at the end, and then we're going to reach through here. Going to be very comfortable putting our hands right in front of our head as we're looking down. We want to get away from putting our hands down this way. We want to have our hands slightly above where we can see, because my peripheral ends right about here, my arm's right about here. If my head is looking down, I can kind of see my arm right here, ready to grab, bend into the power diamond, push back, bend, push back, push back, push back, push back. Okay? So, couple tips on learning how to do this. Number one, whoops, there goes my bike wheel. There goes something else. So, couple tips. Number one, use your bicep and your tricep. So, doing a swim video. Girls are in bed, Reed's in bed.
Okay. I was just going to say, I planned to get all the vinyl cut out tonight. It was a failure because I bought the wrong kind of vinyl. I searched for HTV vinyl, which is heat transfer vinyl, and it was, the company name was HTV. Not the vinyl. It was
not the type of vinyl.
It was a permanent vinyl, so it was the wrong side.
Oh.
So 2 of the colors were no good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, whatever.
It's okay. My wife is making shirts for a family vacation we got coming up. So basically what we're looking at here is using the bicep and the tricep in order to be able to grab that water. So what you want to do is you want to hold your arm out, engage your bicep and your tricep, feel it actually kind of lock your arm in a 90-degree angle. So when you reach and grab that water, push with your bicep and your tricep all the way through, okay? My left arm is kind of hurting. I kind of got some weird tennis elbow thing going on here. So, but push through, push through, push through. So, remember, from the pulling video, 1, 1, 2, okay? Engage the bicep and the tricep, get it to here, get it to here, get it to here. So then, when you're on your bench, you can grab it, push through, push through. So you see right here, as this arm's coming over, this other arm is at that 90-degree angle, push through, push through, push through, okay? So, those are the things that you're really going to want to be focusing on. Let me change audio back to my normal mic. All right, there you go. So that's what you're really going to want to be focusing on, Ben. I know that breaking that 2-minute barrier can be very frustrating. Use a bench, find some chairs, something that, get a stool, get a couch, something that you can kind of let that hand go free. Weight benches are absolutely the best thing that you can get. It's basically a Vasa trainer, except you're spending a crap load less money. You can get a weight bench and a cheap set of 10-pound stretch cords. You're in business. You got everything you need to practice technique on dry land. You can do exactly what I just did in the comfort of your own home, not having to worry about getting pool time in order to practice your technique. Use Dryland. You are going to make so many more improvements if every day you focus on this. Trust me, it works. There are plenty of companies that are willing to charge you a heck of a lot of money in order to do this. You can do it with just a weight bench. Find one on Facebook. You can just go on your local marketplace, secondhand store. You can find them for pretty dang cheap. So get yourself a weight bench. Get yourself some 10-pound stretch cords, nice long stretch cords. So then you'll be able to practice what I just did on the weight bench. Ben, that is going to be the way that you will get faster quicker. Learn how to do that catch. Grab that brick, bring that brick right to your belly button. That is going to be the beginning of your catch. Work on, it seems like you got decent stiffness in your arms. Work on sculling drill, work on doggy paddle drill. Those two drills are really going to help you learn how to do that scull in the water. So, so that's going to be just about it for the video today. So if you like what you see here, please hit that follow button. I do this as a free service for anyone and everyone. I ask for donations. If you check out the link tree, there is a donate link on the top of the link tree. Just real easy. Use PayPal. Totally fine. If you want to use Venmo, there's a link for Venmo down below. I'll get you my Venmo information. But hey, if you really like what you see here, please hit that follow button. Please hit the subscribe button, like button, all the other buttons on whatever platform that you're watching it on. Refer me to your friends. I am totally open to working with anyone and everyone. If you want to do a in-person lesson with me, I am located in Los Angeles County, California. I'm on kind of the east side of LA County, like the east side of San Bernardino County. Let us in, please. We don't want to be a part of LA County anymore. So if you live in LA, OC, Ventura, San Bernardino counties, check out the link tree. I teach lessons out of Glendora High School. More than willing to work with you, willing to work with anyone and everyone that wants to get faster, because I love swimming. I want you to love swimming. And that's how we roll here I almost said Frito Bandito Taqueria. I do a Twitch live stream called the Frito Bandito Taqueria. I almost said that, which I didn't. I didn't say it. I did not say Frito Bandito Taqueria. Here at Feral Swim Tech. Ben, thank you so much for sending that footage in. I hope you enjoy this review. Remember, reach out, feralswimtech@gmail.com, if you have any questions about this or any of the video reviews that I do. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope to catch you at a race sometime here locally in Southern California. And until then, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris, or wherever you are. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.